Good evening, friends, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Skyrim. We have been in Winterhold, or in Whiterun for a few days now. Mostly just doing inventory and selling things and doing a couple of odd jobs for the Jarl. Just, you know, getting our enchanting up. Stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be on camera. But while I was doing this, I got... Hold on. Wow, everything got changed back for some reason. Okay, well, that's fine. Voices will put all the way up. Turn the master down a little bit. There we go. That was weird, but regardless...
Hello.
We got this note from the Steward. Firebrand, I apologize for the secrecy, but I'd rather not speak about this in front of the Jarl, in the event that the information I received isn't credible. He has enough on his plate as it is. You see, earlier last week I received a tip from an unnamed source regarding a potential assassination plot on the Jarl. Now, while we take all threats seriously, it's difficult to know just how credible this source is, and with everything that's happened of late, I don't have time to investigate this myself. That's why I'd like you to head to Arcadia's Cauldron and check their ledger for any suspicious purchases, in particular, poisons. I've asked Arcadia to leave you a copy on her counter, look it over, find out who purchased bottles over the last few days, and confirm that their reasons are legitimate. In the meantime, I'll have our cooks check every piece of food, bottle of meat, and leftover breadcrumb just to make sure that nothing is tainted. If your investigation turns up nothing, then I'll know the information I received is false, and the Jarl is safe for the time being. If not, I hope someone of your reputation can take care of the situation swiftly. So, yes, I was planning on taking today and continuing our building of Fellberg, also checking out this custom destination that I set for a while back. I don't remember what was there, but it definitely seems like something to check out. So we're going to be checking in on Hendrheim and Fellberg at some point, but the Jarl's been good to us. So we're gonna make sure that he's safe.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Yes, what I'm looking for right now is this business ledger copy. Alright, let's see. We're looking for poisons. Stamina potion. Lydia bought a potion of strength, which makes sense. Ayla the Huntress bought a potion of true shot. Extreme healing, cure disease, potion of magicka. The priest of Arche bought a virulent poison. The stable boy bought a malign lingering poison. And Bellathor bought a potion of haggling. That's cheating. Okay. So we're going to investigate the Halls of the Dead as well as the stables. Because those are the two folks that bought poison.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
I don't need a horse at the moment.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
I'd like to register and rename my horse. It just says horse has been renamed.
Gal like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
Oh, wait, we got a thing in here somewhere. Oh my, okay. So we've got a dead stable hand in here. The Dark Elf was smart to choose me. Scars aside, I can pass as a stable boy easily enough. I'll tell the shopkeep I got bucked by a wild one and landed face first in the briars. I'm smart like that. The other bandits always poke fun at my face, saying I look like a newborn babe, but it comes in handy for jobs like this. After seeing how well the Dark Elf pays, the entire gang will be looking for a razor pretty soon. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to meet my mysterious benefactor back at the stables, and not at the Silent Moon's camp. Not sure why, but he says if I'm followed, it's best to stay in character until I'm well clear of the city gates. Well, I hope he doesn't sneak up on me while I wait. I nearly soiled myself the last time, but smart guy that I am, I bought this tome to help me find him. Thing is, I opened it up and can't for the life of me figure out how it works. Only a matter of time, though, for a guy like me. So this isn't actually a stable hand. Ooh, wait. A Lunar Steel War Axe. When the moons are out, burns for 25 points of magic damage. That's pretty awesome. Pretty much nighttime only, right? But amazing, regardless. Okay, so we're supposed to investigate the Silent Moon's camp, which is up there. I've already cleared it once. We'll go ahead and grab our horse. And we'll head out. I feel like this is probably going to be a short video since we're really just trying to save the Jarl from assassination. But we'll see. I should probably get you some armor again at some point. Not that it helped the last horse that I had. Whisper is your name. Okay, I'll take it. I've just been calling you Horse this whole time, so I guess your name's Whisper now. Okay, Silent Moon's camp. And technically from there, I could go up and deliver the enchanted sword right away, but that's not what we're doing right now. That's on the to-do list, but it's not a today problem. Also, because I know that I'm going to be going to Felberg later on, me being a giant nerd, I already have a spreadsheet of some of the things that I need in order to build the next few buildings in Felberg. And one of the things that I'm really low on, that I need a lot of, is leather. So I'm going to be making sure to try to find some wolves and bears and other things, get some hide, turn that hide into leather. You know the deal. I see a wolf out there right now, in fact.
I'll see you burn.
Yeah, Frenzy definitely has its uses, and now that this bandit is way away from everyone else...
I'm sure I'll curse you.
Yeah, definitely good for the sneaky... I hear wolves. It's definitely good for being sneaky, right? Because Fury is great for getting them to kill each other so I don't have to. And in fact... quiet casting is very much a thing that I need to get at some point. So we're going to be probably going up the Animage track, because quiet casting means I'll be able to stay sneaky, cast spells, and people still won't be able to hear me. Pretty amazing. We'll go ahead and drop a save. And also, like, I'm always looking for cash. I hear someone working some metal out there.
What was that? Huh? Now ain't this a surprise?
Oh, damn! Full backflip. I definitely was not careful enough there. Thankfully, I saved very recently. I thought going in through the roof was a great idea, but I guess I was wrong. Ow. Staff of Eldritch Blasts. It's only 8 pounds, I'll pick it up. Well, sounds like Arendor got that taken care of. Good job. Alright, what do we got here? Heavy armor forging. Gotta love getting some smithing XP. Iron ingots are always going to be necessary. Assassin's Journal. The bow has long been a player in the game. It's toppled many a piece, from Jarls to kings. It does so without sight or sound, save for a rattling crown on a blood-stained floor. And yet, it's been far too long since it's had a chance to tilt the board. Rareless Gile failed to top a piece. Dram took the flesh, but not the soul, and the game went on without incident. Now the pieces sit idly by, refusing to move in their comfort. Even now, as I take aim at this target, I hear their indolent yawns through the draw of my bowstring. Yet the board cannot remain level forever. With the bow in my hand, it will tilt once more. However, the timing must be right. The toppling of a piece rings hollow in a thunderstorm. I must wait for a quiet moment. One that's intimate when the Jarl is not engaged in talks of war and dragons. If the battle for Skyrim comes to Whiterun, I will be forced to withdraw, or to redraw. But there will come a time when he sits idly by in his grand hall, unbothered by the world. In that moment, when the Jarl finally has a chance to breathe, I will sneak my way to the upper floors and make sure that that breath is his last. When I take my leave cloaked in her shadow, all anyone will hear is a rattle. So we'll go ahead and take that. And we need to head to Dragon's Reach at a time when the Jarl isn't occupied. And it's coming up on nighttime,
I've never
so
admitted this
now's
before,
probably the right time.
But I've killed more than I care to admit.
You keep saying that, but, like, you've killed a bunch of folks with me here as well. Like, we've both killed an awful lot of
I'll
people.
just leave it at that.
But it does, like I said, it sounds like Arendor is feeling the stress and the strain of adventuring. So I think when we get back to Winterhold, I'm going to go ahead and let him be idle. You know, let him retire, let him hang out with the wizards. I'm sure they've got plenty they can teach him and vice versa. But, glad to have him on my side for now. No, you're going to immediately run away. That's fair. Once again, leather is a thing that I could use more of. So, you know, if I see any wolves or any bears, probably a good idea to take them down. I also still have some soul gems to fill up. Now, something we're going to do is we're going to put Detect Life in one hand, and we're going to put Calm in the other. It's possible that I'll be able to pacify this assassin instead of killing them. I'm not counting on it, but maybe. Nighttime in Whiterun. Heimskr still doing what Heimskr does.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion.
Okay, let's see.
They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Oh, okay, so I hold on to it. Got it.
What the?
Upstairs, yeah, I see the marker. Yep, I see him. Too powerful for Calm. Alright, well, in that case... Nope, no yielding for you. Ooh, the Bow of Shadows. Weapon draw is 20% faster and casts invisibility for 30 seconds. That's incredible. Ebony arrows, some gold.
Mara, protect us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Yeah, as usual. I'll drop the axe off on you. Yeah, this Bow of Shadows is pretty nice. I don't know that I need it. I guess I'll give it to you.
I'm ready. Let's
Because
continue.
the only reason I use the bow right now is for gathering souls.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as
Persuaded you to
steward.
assist me when we met in Dawnstar, but I'm glad you did.
Let's start with the bandit leader at Whiterun's retreat is dead.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
That's a thing that I did off camera, so we'll get a little bit of gold there. And yeah, I found the assassin.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
1,000 gold, not bad.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Not bad at all. Okay, what time is it? 8:30? Pretty sure all the stores are going to be...
Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
Pretty sure all of the stores are going to be closed at this point, and that's actually okay because I'm gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna be out of here. It's about time to head to Riverwood and then onward to Fellberg. And I am going very much the wrong way.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned. Prime targets for
Okay. We're gonna do a quick sleep. Not a quick sleep, but get a few hours in. But it's only been about 20 minutes, so I think we can do a little bit of travel.
Watch what you're doing. Honor to you, my Thane.
All right. So our next stop is Riverwood, so that we can... Actually, hold on. One of the other things I know I need is straw. So I think before I go, I am going to drop by Bellathor's and see if he's got any straw to spare. Because unlike a lot of the other things that I need to build Fellberg, straw is not something that I can farm. It's something that I have to buy from general store folks. So we're going to hang out for a couple of hours.
It's locked for a reason.
Yeah, but now it's open. See?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
So we'll go ahead and see. Do you have any straw? You don't. Do I have anything to sell to you? Didn't get any money for those iron arrows, but I did need the weight limit reduction. At the moment, I need the money more than I need the things. It's Corundum I'm holding on to because I need to make locks for Fellberg. Got some pretty good soul gems filled up here. I have 14 straw already. I have 8 wolf pelts, which is necessary because, like I said, one of my big bottlenecks right now is leather. In fact, I wonder if the War Maiden has some leather for me to buy. Just in case I don't run into enough wildlife.
We've got small... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
You've got iron. Yeah, we'll pick up some leather.
Good doing business with you.
And does the War Maiden herself maybe have some leather for me to pick up?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
You do. Now I've got too much to run.
To check inside the shop if you need anything.
So we're going to dump all this leather
protect
off.
us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Yeah, 50 leather should be more than enough for my purposes.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Continue.
Yep, I agree with you, Erendor. Let's continue. Next stop, Riverwood. And honestly, with the amount of leather that I have now, I probably don't need to spend a lot of time stopping off and hunting on the way there, although I do still want to fill up some soul gems. I can cut straight across instead of going all the way around. Not neglecting to save. Very important. Yep, we're on the right track. Just gotta keep our eyes open for goblins and reeklings and all sorts of other horrible things. Certainly not going to waste the leather, though. Okay. Riverwood, it's been a while. Good to be back. We're really just stopping by for a minute.
My favorite drinking buddy.
Ain't used to strangers here in Riverwood.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
That's true.
It means so much to us to have
Thank you so much. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, so the big thing is 13 straw. Thank you so much. You don't have any spell tomes that I don't have. And I don't really have anything worthwhile to sell you. Nope.
All right, then.
Just need the straw. Now we're out of here.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Okay, I'll try not to get on your bad side, kid.
But you seem alright. Good dog.
Okay, so again, our main goal here is eventually to get up here and deliver this enchanted sword. But first, we've got some exploring to do. And I believe we've now built up enough resources. Come get me. Oop, looks like I need to recharge my dagger. There we go. Oh, well, that's dead.
It was a bit difficult to come to the ways of Mara at first. My fellow priests were kind and quite patient with me.
Oh, and hey, here's the wolf pelt that I left on the ground at the very, very beginning of the game. Oh, that's nostalgic. I'm surprised it's still there. Well, now it's mine. Let's go. Oh, we do have the mine here, though. I am going to need a lot of iron for this to work, for Felberg. So, let's go ahead and drop by the Ember Shard Mine. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in a lightning bolt?
Now tread carefully. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, I'm ready. Don't you worry. I don't think there's anything in here that's going to be an issue for me.
Entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know.
Not sure why they're not attacking each other, but I'll take it. That's not a person. Okay, I thought I saw a person over there. Yeah, there's definitely going to be plenty of iron in here. We're going to clear out the camp first. I'm not going to make you watch me, like, dig up all the iron. I think we'll just go ahead and clear it out. Since Frenzy doesn't seem to be doing the job, we're going to go ahead and go with Calm instead. Very nice. I believe there's someone else down here who's swimming around, just having a grand old time. Yeah, gotta say, Calm, pretty nice. Definitely makes certain things pretty easy. I hear someone mining in here.
Someone there? Not impressed.
Grab the key to the mine. But we're gonna loot later. I'm definitely digging this dagger pacify combination.
Impressive. Damn impressive.
You picked the bad time to get lost.
Can't seem to hit. Apparently that rope is full cover, but thankfully my companion managed to take him down. Some iron. Now the question is, are we clear now? Because if we're clear, we're going to go ahead and start digging. Well, all the bedrolls don't say owned anymore, so there's that. And we're back here. Okay. It says Embershard Mine is clear. So what I'm going to do... So I'm going to head back in here. Let's actually grab the treasure
A
first.
group of bandits descended on Dawnstar once. If it wasn't for the guard, who knows what they could have done to the place.
Go loot this first. Pretty decent haul. Okay, and up next, what I'm going to do, as I said before, so I'm going to find all the iron. I'm going to go ahead and dig it all up. I will put a cut in here so you don't have to watch me dig up every single iron ore. I will check in with you once I'm done. Okay, friends, we have mined out Embershard Mine. There isn't a smelter here, so I can't make bars just yet, but that's fine. We got ourselves plenty of iron. And now we are continuing onward toward Fellberg. Yeah, right up there. So we're going to follow the road for the most part. Oh, look, it's the Waystones. We find ourselves back at the beginning, friends. Except we're not heading to Helgen. Oh, we're definitely hungry, so we're going to go ahead and have a quick lunch in the saddle of salmon. To do. Now that was a hell of a thumbnail. We'll see if maybe that's what I end up using, because that was a really very cinematic shot right there. Grab the pelt. Did I get the pelt off of this? I'm so bad at this. I did. Okay, good. Just making sure. I forget things sometimes. We're moving on. On the one hand, we've got some wolves out here, but on the other hand, we've got some casters that I assume are going to attack us. So we're just going to move on. I also see it looks like there's a fight happening over here as well. What are you shooting at? Well, I don't see whatever it is you're fighting.
They lived wonderful lives. I have no sad stories to tell about them.
We've got a random horse just hanging out in the middle of the road, saddled up and everything. Okay, fine. I'll kill the skeletons. We can't just leave undead lying around. Jesus! Okay, well that was terrifying. Anyone else? Zombies. I hate zombies. Hey, 100 gold though, so I'm not gonna be mad about it. Now, where the hell's my horse? There you are. No, that's not mine. Whisper seems to have run off. There you are. Detect life. Very useful. Alright, onward. You're not wearing much. Okay, well, I was making my way to Felberg. I thought I'd go ahead and, you know, cut out some of the travel footage, but we are under attack by a plague dragon. So obviously we're going to take that down.
Sticking around to fight a dragon?
You don't have to. I got this covered. Whisper went around the corner there, not sure exactly where she ended up. Hey Whisper, where are you at? She literally ran around the rock and disappeared, so I have no idea where she is now. Got some ore over here.
Mara protect us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Yep.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
You could say thank you. I did just save you from a dragon.
I was recruited as an acolyte of Vermina.
That is a bone dog.
I had no real childhood to speak of. We weren't permitted to socialize.
Okay, now again, last I checked, Whisper went around behind this rock. I have no idea where she went. Oh, there you are. Jeez. You can't run off on me like that. I mean, you can, and you probably will, every single time. Okay. Well, we still got a little ways to go. There's more skeletons, but I'm not interested in fighting them. There are two ways to approach Felberg. We're going to approach from the back. Got Imperial soldiers here, almost certainly up to no good. And I believe I should be going up this way. Oh, look. Okay, no guardian. Ah, home sweet home. One of several home sweet homes at this point. Now that's a person that's going to end up being an issue. So I see we've got that, like, dryad giant down there.
I've done a lot of questionable things in my life. Serving Vermina was a horrible mistake. And I hope Mara will forgive me one
And I
day.
believe that it's in a place where it is going to be... Oh, you're going to fight. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Yeah. It was always going to go that way. So that's... That giant... That sort of dryad giant is definitely something I'm going to have to deal with at some point in the near future. Because as I expand... I'm pretty sure I'm going to expand into that territory. So we're probably going to have to deal with it. Unfortunate. I try really hard to leave, you know, non-aggressive things alone. But regardless, it is about 4 p.m. We are in Felberg. I know that I still need to quarry a bunch of stone, which is over here. I need to mine a bunch of clay, and I need to pick up a bunch of firewood. Just making sure that the giant isn't nearby. So yeah, stone, clay, firewood. I plan on being in Felberg for a few days while I gather those things. But I think for now, friends, we are all set. Thank you very much for watching. In the next video, we're hopefully going to buy some new pieces of Felberg, and we're going to begin to turn it into an actual town rather than just sort of a uninhabited encampment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.